What it is, guys, it's your boy, Anson Lorio, aka Alanizing on Alanizing, with a different type of episode and a different video, because look at me, guys. I'm on camera. Alanizing on camera, you're going to be like, whoa. Yes, sir, because we're taking the channel to another level, hopefully. And this is the way to start. And look at the shirt. Look at the shirt. I'm here with my video with the Mexico 2022 World Cup shirt. Wait, bro, a microphone's literally in the way. See this? And then it's an out about it. El Machine. So, you know what I'm saying? Just repping. Just repping real quick. Because as you've seen from the title of the video, this is my football/soccer 11 all time. 2025. So I'm excited again. All right. Disclaimer/rules for anyone's getting out there. What is this? Okay. This all-time team that I'm going to give out is my team, in my opinion. It's not rankings. It's just a team who I would pick to create, just a bunch of players who I would pick to create a team throughout history. It's mostly like my favorite players, I ain't gonna lie. And I think like mix some other players where it's mash and gel. And I think it'll be a great team, bro. Like, everyone does their rankings, but they do it by positions. Or they do it, not by positions. Like, they put the best player in each position, right? What they think is the best player out history and stuff like that. And it's gonna be a mix because I'm not, and then usually rank them, and I'm not doing rankings like I said. This is just a team that I would pick with my favorite players. All right, and I'll say the position, the player, some accomplishments, and why I picked them. Tactics/skill, all that good stuff. And then I'll say the tactics I would implement for the whole team as a whole, so it could all function and gel that I would think it would function and gel. Because, sometimes it doesn't really work out the way you want it to. But again, this is all theoretical, all hypothetical. Okay, so it never happens. But what if it did is what I'm saying, all right? So, obviously the manager is going to be me. Because who else? Who else is it going to be, brother? Like, obviously Alan Sloyer is going to run this team, even though they wouldn't listen to him, even though I would have tactics for them. But okay, let's start it off. Now serious mode. Formation. We're going in a 4-2-3-1. That's the base formation. That's our attacking formation. That's what we're going on paper. A 4-2-3-1. In defense, I would go with the 4-1-4-1. Because we're going to get in that later on, but you'll see why I would put in a 4-1-4-1 based on the team that I have. But let's start off with the lineup, okay? The goalkeeper, Iker Casillas. Spanish goalkeeper. He's a 2010 World Cup winner, a 3-time UCL champion, a 6-time domestic league champion, and 2-time goalkeeper of the season. I think goalkeeper goes by preference. And in my opinion, best goalkeeper of all time is Iker Casillas. Like, if he's not your best goalkeeper, not greatest goalkeeper of all time, that's fine, whatever, but he has to be in your top 5, I believe, or in your top 3. And I think the top 3 goalkeepers of all time is him, Buffon, and Neuer. And you can interchange those, in my opinion, and I would go with Iker. Yes, a little biased. I'm a Real Madrid fan, so obviously I'd pick him, and that's why he's in my lineup. Goalkeeper, Iker Casillas, goated. Left back, I would have Marcelo Vieira, 5-time UCL champ, 6-time La Liga champ. In my opinion, he's the best attacking fullback in history. I mean, the stuff this guy could do. Look at the video, right? Look at the video they have. Look what this guy can do with the ball at his feet. He wasn't the best defending right back. He could defend, but not at a high level. He's obviously way better in attack. The combinations that he would have with Ronaldo at Real Madrid, going up that left line, and he would overlap them. Just incredible chemistry, incredible the way he controlled the ball, his technique, phenomenal. This guy has to be in my left back position, and also doesn't help. It also helps that he's from Real Madrid, obviously. Brother, Real Madrid. Left center back, I'd go with Sergio Ramos, 2010 World Cup winner, 4-time UCL champion, 7-time domestic league champion, best defenders in history, bro. Like, you gotta have this guy on your team, even if you don't like him with his 30 red cards in his career. Still one of the best center backs of all time. Even some people would even say he's the best center back of all time. And I have him second. You're gonna see why I have him second, even though he's my favorite player of all time. But he's my favorite player of all time because I've seen him play. I've seen him play throughout the whole time. When he was at his peak in Real Madrid, those 3-peat years. That's when he was at his peak, or when he was with Mourinho in 2012. That's when he was like this best time of his career. And bro, you already know what he has, bro. He's aggressive as hell. My God, he's aggressive as hell. Ball hawk. When he heading ability, one of the best. And he's only 6 feet, to be honest. 6 feet, and bro can header the ball. He would jump up with anybody. Sergio Ramos has to be here, and that's my guy. And his long passes ability, also pretty good. So he has to be there. Yes, obviously Real Madrid, but come on, bro. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Obviously, it's gonna be a lot of Real Madrid players on this squad, obviously. So we have to have him on there, though. Have to have him on there. Right center back, Franz Beckenbauer, 1974 World Cup winner, 3-time UCL champion, 5-time Bundesliga champ, 2-time Ballon d'Or winner. In my opinion, he's the greatest defender in history. Just absolute Der Kaiser on the field. This guy could do everything. That's why he's the best defender, in my opinion. He could do everything as a defender. Right? Obviously, he had the patience, he had the skill, he had the timing. He just had everything. Like, Raul was saying, Ramos is very aggressive. Well, Beckenbauer wasn't as aggressive. Like, he just knew when to throw these tackles and everything. Like, bro. And then, not even just his defending, but his attacking ability, the way this guy can dribble the ball. Bro, if he was playing today, and obviously he's dying, so rest in peace, Der Kaiser. But if he was playing today, this would be the perfect time for him, bro, especially in a Pep Guardiola system. Pep would have loved to have Beckenbauer. Like, my God, he would have paid 150 million euros for this guy just to be in his center of defense, because he could obviously in build-up play. Oh my God, in build-up play, he would have dominated. He would have gone the ball. He'd be like, I can attack this guy, or if I can't find an opening passing lane, I'm just gonna take the ball myself and go with it, and have breaking or penetrating passes to the midfielders or to the attackers, bro. Like, oh my goodness, bro, unlimited stuff with Franz Beckenbauer, and that's why you got to be on the team. Look at the highlights of this guy. My goodness, bro. If you've never seen him, bro, search the highlight. Obviously, Matty Goldvids right here. I'm gonna have it. Search up this video. Search up the guy makes incredible, bro. If you have never seen him. I mean, I've never seen him personally, obviously. I've never, because I wasn't alive. But like looking at the YouTube highlights, specifically this video, I was like, this guy's a GOAT, 100%. So shout out, Franz Beckenbauer. He's got my right center back. Right back to complete the back four, I'd have Philipp Lahm, 2014 World Cup champion, 2013 UCL champion, 8-time Bundesliga champ, 2017 Footballer of the Year in Germany. My opinion, best right back in history. I mean, obviously him and Cafu, Alves, you can put in there. But I like Lahm personally. Okay, I like him. Just very strong defensively. Obviously, crossing ability exceptional. This is my guy. Like, I think he's one of the only guys who's never gone a red card ever. So, like, bro, like, you gotta have this guy. I like the one who in his Bayern days, obviously, prime Bayern days, obviously. I've always been a fan of his. Gotta have him on my team. Left center mid. I'm going with Toni Kroos, 2014 World Cup champion, 6-time UCL champion, 7-time domestic league champion, 2018 Footballer of the Year in Germany. I mean, this guy, bruh. This guy, his passing ability, obviously probably the best ever in long passes. The way, like, if you know how we used to him in the build-up play, he'd be the one who get the ball and then actually have these penetrative passes. So passes, long passes, short passes, anywhere on the pitch, he can give it to you. He can give it to you on a plate. Cristiano Ronaldo said it was an honor to share the pitch with him when he retired last year. So all-time words, bro. One of the greatest of all time giving you these words. I think also in the defensive aspect of the game, he's like a great second help, for basketball terms, help defender. He'll like come back later. Like, what's the term for that? Like, someone would, like, I remember Casemiro was Casemiro. Casemiro would be the first on defender to go get him, first one on one, and then he would come help and clean it up, right? Like, he was very good at that. So, Tony Cruz, gotta have him on my double pivot. The other side of the double pivot, the right center midfielder, I'd go with Lothar Matthäus. 1990 World Cup champion, 8-time domestic league champion, 1990 Ballon d'Or winner. I picked him obviously because he's a box-to-box midfielder. He can do anything on the pitch, right? And he'll be everywhere on the pitch. He'll be the cleanup guy. I don't want to get him that lowered, but he's that type of guy. He's that box-to-box guy. He can help out on the offensive end and the defensive end. He's everywhere, cleaning up stuff, getting the tackles. Like, gotta have Lothar Matthäus in the game. He's more of that one guy telling me that I need to for the whole team to function. He's a one guy that's gonna sacrifice, and that's why I have him on the team. For the 10, I have Zidane. 1998 World Cup winner, 2002 UCL winner, 3-time domestic league champion, and 1998 Ballon d'Or winner. Probably the greatest midfielder ever to grace the football pitch, like Mr. Elegant himself. You got to have him on the team. Everything that he can do, he's got to be on the team. Has to be on the team, Mr. Zidane. The way he could just, control a game, got to have him on there. Right wing, I'd have Lionel Messi, bro. Obviously, 22 World Cup winner, 4-time UCL winner, 12-time a domestic league winner, 8-time Ballon d'Or winner, and 23-time top goal scorer in different competitions. Obviously, we know who this guy represents, what he is. He's obviously in the GOAT conversation. Most people already solidified his GOAT. We all know that he had his 91 goals in 2012 calendar year. Obviously, he's one of the greatest players ever. I think, in my opinion, he's the greatest dribbler of the football ever. So, obviously, gotta have him on the team. Look at these highlights. Obviously, come on, bro. I'm not the greatest Messi fan, but you gotta have him on the team. Even if it's early, you gotta have him on the team. So there he is at right wing. Left wing, we have his rival, my GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo. 2016 Euro champion, 2-time Nations League champion, 5-time UCL winner, 7-time domestic league champion, and 5-time Ballon d'Or winner with 20-time top goal scorer in different competitions. My GOAT. Okay, this is my GOAT. Yes, bias, bro. Real Madrid. I don't care, bro. He's my GOAT. I don't care what you say. He's the greatest player of all time. He can do everything. He can header the ball. He's left foot, right foot. Anything you guys want to do, bro. He can score with his bag, bro. He can score anything. All-time goal scorer with 938 goals. I mean, come on, brother. Like this is my GOAT. I don't care what y'all say. This is my GOAT. And just look at this. Look at these highlights. Oh my goodness, bro. It's my GOAT. So I gotta have him on there. I don't care what y'all say. Like, this bro biased, bro. I don't care, bro. He can do everything. Bro, he's the complete football player. His height, his speed, his dribbling ability. I already said left foot, right foot, header. Bro, oh my God. Ronaldo. That's my guy. And as striker, to finish the 4-2-3-1 at the striker position, we have Ronaldo Nazario, the Brazilian, a 2-time World Cup winner in 1994 and 2002, a 2-time La Liga champion, 2-time Ballon d'Or winner, 6-time top goal scorer in different comps. For me, he's the best striker of all time, though I probably wouldn't say the greatest because, he didn't play long enough, but I think he is the best striker of all time. Full package. He could play false nine. He could play traditional. He dribbled like a winger, like left, right, like the way he's a Brazilian, obviously. So, the ball just sticks to his foot. Has to be the Brazilian. And he finished like a number 9. So this guy was insane. Look at some highlights right here. Like, my God, bro. Like, what? And like this whole team, bro, it's just crazy. But let's start off with, all right, now finish the whole team. Let's go with the overall tactics from goal kick. Okay, so when we have the ball, starting with the goalkeeper, my boy Ike. So obviously Ike would have it, right? And we would have Marcelo, right, as the left back. He'd go higher on the left, create that one with Cristiano. So them two would be over there that'll play with each other. I think Marcelo would overlap. So he goes higher on the left, converting the back four to a back three. So obviously Marcelo goes higher, and then the back three would left to right would be Sergio, France in the middle, and then Philipp Lahm on the right. I think Tony sometimes would fall into that spot that Marcelo leaves open, right? And he's given space to long pass. Sergio sometimes switches spots with Tony in the back three. France can sometimes start the build up, like I was saying, that he has that ability. So sometimes if he wanted to, he could start the build up and then Lamb with long passes. But Sergio, France, and Lamb are always defending. I'd always keep them for that back three in rest defense. See, France would only come if he wants to help, but his main target or his main job is to stay and defend, especially with the team we got. So that's his job. The midfielders, right? Mateus, he's a box-to-box midfielder everywhere on the field. He's going to do the dirty work. He's going to defend. He's going to help us in the attack. This guy's going to be the sacrifice guy, the glue guy. Lothar, we got you, okay? That's what you're going to do. In the attack, we got CR7 staying on the left wing. Like I said, that duo with Marcelo, he's going to overlap them. They're going to interchange with each other. They have the ungodly chemistry. They're going to do what they want on the left side. Left side is theirs. Zidane starts in the 10, but he can interchange with Messi, causing havoc for the opposition. They're going to be so confused. They're like, do we guard Zidane? Do we guard Messi? We don't know who to guard because they keep switching spots. No idea what's going on. That's why I have him there. I have Messi on the wing, like starting on the wing because he played there before. He can get more goals in that spot, and he can get more goals than Zizou. So I got to have him on the right wing. As our striker, R9, best striker ever. Like I say, he could play a false 9, or he could play a traditional striker. He would adapt to whatever we were doing, whatever was happening in the game. If we needed an extra player to overload a very good defense, he can drop, he can receive the ball, hold up the ball, link up the ball, etc. All these things, because he can do all of that. And then, okay, let's say that the defense, let's say if I drop the defense comes closer to us and they want to play attacking football as well. So we have a midfield battle. I'm going to have him as a traditional striker, play a little more up top. So then the midfielders could get him the ball, and he's on the way. He can score from anywhere. He's more in the box. So every time he gets the ball, boom, he has a shot. This guy, he needed to if he needs to overload the wings, he can go into those spaces, dribble like a winger. Like I'm saying, he has the ability to dribble like a winger. So, bro, my gosh, bro, this team, bro, I'm just savoring at this team. And I know people are gonna be like, bro, it's like, whoa, this team would never it doesn't. That's why it's my team, bro. A guy can dream, and like, bro, oh my god, this would be so great. And that's why I want to have him in the striker position, because, bro, like, imagine he can come in, get the ball the other days if the defense really strikes up on us, but if they drop back a little bit, he can play the traditional striker, bro, and then he could be in the box, or he can make the run-ins. Like, oh my god, unbelievable. So this would be the tactics on the offensive side or attacking side. On the defense, we have a timely press in a 4-1-4-1. This team would definitely possess the ball. So, it's obviously like the little players on him. So it'd be stupid hard to get the ball off of them. But when they do, we do a timely press. We give ourselves a little bit of rest. We're not going to gang them press straight up. Like, we should go give them a little bit of rest. And we have that 4-1-4-1. I think we'd have Ronaldo, Nazario as the main, right? The guy in the point. He'd be the one. And then the other one would be Lothar. So he could go anywhere on the field. And that's what I'd be going with. That would be our defense. I mean, it'd be kind of hard, though, because that's why I don't think my whole team, I already know, okay, we're not going to Ronaldo and Messi are not going to go out there and press, bro. That's why they're going to be on the wings, even though it probably cause a little bit more trouble. But, bro, we're going to have most of the ball, okay? We're going to have most of the ball, so they're not really going to focus on defending. But if we're going to defend, that's what we're going to do. Get the timely press, get the ball back. Now, overall, right, the team consists of 9 World Cup winners, excluding Ronnie and Marcelo, 9 UCL winners, excluding Mateus and R9, 6 Ballon d'Oro winners, excluding Ramos, Marcelo, Lam, Cruz, and Iker, 8 Europeans, 3 South Americans, 4 Germans, 2 Spanish, 2 Brazilians, 1 Argentinian, 1 French, and 1 Portuguese player. 7 former Real Madrid players, 4 former Bayern players, and 2 Barca players. So even though I hate Barca, like they're on the team, because gotta be objective. Gotta be objective sometimes. Like, bro, and then speaking about this team, bro, and this team's gonna beat anybody. Okay, they're gonna beat the aliens from Galaxy 11. If you remember that, if you remember the commercial, little side, bro, little video right here. If you guys remember that, bro, like they're beating that team, bro. Like this is the team we would call. I forgot who else was on that team in the actual commercial. Like it's Messi, it's Ronaldo. I forget who else is on that team. I think GOATXI is on that team. It was like the 2014 edition. So I was like, best players on that team. But anyways, this all-time team would have beat them for sure. For sure. Just incredible, bro. Incredible. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is the end of the video. That's my all-time 11 team. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Obviously a different video. If you guys stay to the end of the video, you guys know that you're gonna be like, those who have known me, those who have listened to the channel, or listen to all my podcast and other formats, you're gonna be like, whoa, analyzing. Yes, I made the move. Got a better microphone, got the camera, and this is just a new step in a direction. New step to level up, to get better at what I'm doing. So here's a start. Well, not a start, but it's just an improvement that we're doing. That's what analyzing is doing, just to get better, just to get more acquainted with 2020, 21st technology. So here we are, and there's more videos coming. Basically on the same stuff that I do, right? Obviously coding, analyzing games, doing all that stuff. But now with this format, I could do more things. I could do this 11 and actually show things, or let me think of other things like, I don't know, just a bunch of random things that I think of. I can finally do it now and show at different aspects and everything. So it's gonna be good. Hope y'all subscribe. Hope y'all do everything, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Hope y'all support.